We're just going to look at how to generate a sequence when we're given the name. So often in a question, they'll give you something that looks a little bit like this, where you have n plus 4, and they'll ask you to generate the first 5 terms or first 4 terms or something along those lines. So we'll just look at doing the first 4 terms for now. So what we have here is n plus 4. Now that means a number plus 4. So when we're trying to generate terms, we're going to be putting numbers into that. So a number plus 4, a number plus 4, a number plus 4, a number plus 4. Now, if we look at a sequence, we want to find the first term, we put in a 1. So 1 plus 4 is 5. If we want to find the second term, we put in a 2. So 2 plus 4 equals 6. The third term is 3 plus 4. And then the fourth term, we put in a 4. And then we have our sequence, and we write that out as 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we put some dots on the end to say that that carries on. Let's look at another one together. Here we've got 3n. So for 3n, that just means 3 times a number. So again, if we just set that up, we've got 3 times a number, 3 times a number, 3 times a number, 3 times a number. So if we want the first term, we just need to put a 1 in. So 3 times 1 is 3. For the second term, we put a 2 in. 3 times 2 is 6. For the third term, we put a 3 in. 3 times 3 is 9. For the fourth term, we put a 4 in. 3 times 4 is 12. So the sequence 3n is 3, 6, 9, 12, and then dot, dot, dot. For the following one here, it gets a bit trickier because there's more to do. There's 2 steps rather than 1 step, but it's exactly the same process. So this time, we've got 2n plus 1. So it's 2 times a number plus 1. So it's going to be 2 times a number plus 1. 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 And then again, the same as what we've been doing. I'm just going to change my colour this time actually. For the first term, we put in a 1. 2 times 1 is 2, add on 1 is 3. For the second term, I put a 2 in. 2 times 2 is 4, add on 1 is 5. For the third term, I put a 3 in. 2 times 3 is 6, add on 1 is 7. And for the fourth term, I put in the 4. 2 times 4 is 8, add 1 is 9. So if I write that sequence out, I will have 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, we're going to look at one more together. And again, it's a 2-step style. So we've got 3n take away 2. So 3n take away 2, which means 3 times a number take away 2. So let's set that up again. 3 times a number take away 2. 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 And again, I've changed my pen. So if we want the first term, we put in 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Take away 2 is going to get me 1. The second term, we put the 2 in. 3 times 2 is 6. Take away 2 gets me 4. 3 times third term, we put in a 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. Take away 2 is 7. Then for the fourth term, we put in a 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Take away 2 is 10. So that gets me 1, 4, 7, 10. And I have my first 4 terms of the sequence. And that's exactly how we do those examples. Now, give it a go yourself.